but there are still 18 boxes to go, so he could very well, bring it home still.
One of the things our listeners and viewers will have heard throughout the night is you will hear one of the panelists saying something like, it depends where the boxes are coming from. So in other words, you might have one candidate leading in a particular constituency, but if the boxes left to come in are coming from a stronghold of the other party, then you could see that result turned inside out. And that's basically what it is we're kind of seeing happening throughout the night. Sometimes you see the seesawing of the votes going between the two candidates. A lot of the times that's what's taking place. Yeah. Okay. So now, the issue in relation to what happens as soon as this is over, as we've said, the party that is declared the victor, we're going to be declared the victor, we're going to expect to hear, because of course, viewers and listeners, we are going to be with you until the end. So we are going to be waiting to hear whoever gives their victory speech, whoever gives their concession speech. And we were talking the other night, Earl, about a night, in fact, when there was no concession speech.
Yes, and that was 2007. I think it was 2007. It was that close, and Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller did not concede that night. They were awaiting some recounts. Yeah. But by the next day, it was clear that the JLP had won.
Just as though the JLP will win tonight again. So,
well,
yes. Yeah.
So do y'all actually prepare two speeches? We're here, you have to have two speeches. Or people just come out and talk?
Well, I wouldn't know, but I'm sure that the leader of the Labour Party would have prepared one speech, because from the get-go it was clear that Jamaicans would choose Jamaica, and we're seeing it tonight.
Okay, you never stop. You don't stop. You don't stop. Clifford, come.
I'm just curious, are they choosing Jamaica? Because from what I'm seeing, the PNP has gained massive ground in this election, regardless of who becomes the Prime Minister. I think that's one thing that the PNP should tap on his shoulder.
This is a sport, right? This is a sport. You have to have a winner, you have to have a loser. Tonight, you're the loser.
And clearly, the most honourable Andrew Holness would not be the winner in this situation. Well,
of course, he's leading the Labour Party to victory.
St. Anne Southwest declared for Xavier Main, and we previously declared the previous seat, which kind of went fast.
Crystal Lee. And Danishko.
Right, declared for, there we go, declared for Crystal Lee of the Jamaica Labour Party. 8,050 votes to 7,488 for Gabriella Morris of the People's National Party.
Right.
Gabriella Morris had been a senator, throwing her hat here into the representational ring, so coming up short this time around.
This means there's no change at all in St. Anne. The PNP went in with Southeast, which is their bastion. They've held that. This is Lisa Hanna's seat, Foggy Mullings' old seat, crucial to the PNP base. Northeast St. Anne, which is Shahini Robinson's old seat, has been held by Matthew Samuda. St. Anne Northwest, Crystal Lee won that in 2020, and she has retained it, fought off the challenge by Gabriella Morris. And then St. Anne Southwest, that's the Xavier Main seat that he has also held, that particular one. So there's no change between 2020 and 2025 in St. Anne.
So here's a question now. So let's assume, just for argument's sake for the moment, that the trend does hold. The JLP takes the election. What does this mean, first of all, for Mark Golding as leader of the PNP?
For him to have taken the PNP from the position in which he succeeded to the leadership, to them coming so close to winning this election, unless he volunteers to go, I think the PNP would have to think very carefully whether they would